I traveled 900 kilometers to the mountains of Cordoba, Argentina to sample these unique handmade guitars. A while ago, I came across the work of Nicolás Barberis, a luthier who builds handmade guitars in Los Hornillos in the Traslasierra mountains. I reached out to him with an idea to sample his guitars and turn them into a new instrument for Raizes Player. He liked the idea, so we arranged a visit to his workshop. I live in Buenos Aires, so the first leg of the journey is a flight to Cordoba, and from there I will take a bus to Los Hornillos. And today the journey begins. I packed my recording gear, some clothes, and headed to the airport. I left before sunrise, so it was still dark outside. I usually prefer daytime flights because I love looking out the clouds below. They can look like fields of snow, but it was still a beautiful trip. Once I landed in Cordoba, I took a bus into the city where I changed into another one heading towards Traslasierra. The fog rolling through the mountains was incredible. Eventually it cleared and the day opened up beautifully. The views from here are really amazing. You really don't want to fall from here. Before boarding, I picked up a Milanesa sandwich and honestly, it was excellent. Eventually, I arrived in Los Hornillos. It was time to settle into the place where I'll be staying for the next few days. The following morning, I set off on a 3-kilometer walk through the mountains to reach Nico's workshop. Finally, I arrived at Nico's workshop. Tucked away in the mountains of Los Hornillos, this is where every guitar is built by hand.
Yo soy Nicolás Barberis, luthier acá de Traslasierra Los Hornillos. Construyo estos instrumentos innovadores.
One of the key ideas behind these guitars comes from the wings of the dragonfly, a structure that is remarkably light yet strong enough to hold its shape. Inspired by this idea, Nico's mentor, Raul Sors, developed a wave-shaped soundboard supported by an internal structure inspired by the wing's natural pattern. It keeps the curved top light and stable, allowing the soundboard to resonate freely.
Tiene la tapa forma de ola. Buscamos que resuene toda la tapa armónica.
Each guitar has its own character. Their shapes, woods, and small details are all different, and so is the way they sound and respond when you play them. The rest of the day was spent recording the 3 guitars, one note at a time, across 4 to 6 velocity layers per guitar. But I didn't want just to sample the guitars. I actually want to get the environment where these guitars are made. Streams, waterfalls, birds, to then turn the sounds into playable textures and pads that you can play along with the guitars. So I spent some time hiking around Los Hornillos, looking for places to record the sounds of the landscape. One of the most special sounds came from this algarrobo tree in Nico's courtyard.
Bueno, como se ve en la etiqueta de mis guitarras, sale un algarrobo. ¿Y dónde está el algarrobo? Este es el algarrobo en persona. Es un algarrobo que tiene unos 400 años y es donde yo construyo mis guitarras.
The guitars will be at the heart of Traslasierra Guitars, but the landscape they came from will become part of it too. It was finally time to return to the studio and start turning the recording from Los Hornillos into an instrument. I edited and shaped the guitar recordings, then combined them with field recordings captured around the mountains. After weeks of work, the sounds I brought back from Los Hornillos became Traslasierra Guitars. Traslasierra Guitars is now available for $39 and it runs in the free Raizes Player.